sounded like nothing. "Don't wait for me." Amanda said it so casually as she grabbed her purse and headed for the door. She told me she was meeting her friends for dinner. But the way she said it, the way she avoided eye contact, it didn't feel right. I'd heard those words before. But tonight they felt different. They had a cold finality to them. As the door closed behind her, something inside me shifted. I just knew something was wrong. I decided I wouldn't wait, just not in the way she thought. Things had been off for weeks. Amanda had become distant, distracted, always glued to her phone. We barely talked, and intimacy had disappeared. Whenever I tried to talk, she'd smile faintly and change the subject. But tonight her words hit harder. "Don't wait for me." It wasn't just a comment. It was a warning, a pass to do whatever she wanted while expecting me to sit at home like nothing was wrong. I sat on the couch for a while, staring at the blank TV, surrounded by silence that grew heavier with every second. Then, without planning it, I stood up, grabbed my keys and left. I wasn't going to confront her. Not yet. I just needed space. But fate stepped in. I stopped at a small cafe for coffee and noticed Amanda's car in the lot. It didn't make sense. This wasn't near any of the restaurants she usually mentioned. My heart started to pound. I parked a little distance away and waited. A few minutes passed before Amanda came out, not with her usual friends but with a man. He was tall, dressed well, and clearly too close to her. They laughed, stood close. The way he touched the small of her back said it all. It wasn't a mistake. It wasn't innocent. I didn't need to follow them. The truth had already hit me, loud and clear. I drove back home surprisingly calm. No anger, no tears. Just clarity. Amanda had told me, "Don't wait for me." And now I understood. I wouldn't wait around in a marriage built on lies. Back at the house I packed quickly. Just the essentials, documents, clothes, a few personal things. I didn't leave a note. There was no need to explain what she already knew. I looked around the living room, once filled with memories, now just a hollow space filled with disappointment. The happy moments were buried under her betrayal. As I zipped up the suitcase, Amanda's phone buzzed on the kitchen counter. She had left it behind. I hesitated, then picked it up. A message from someone named Chris lit up the screen. "Last night was perfect. Can't wait to see you again." My chest tightened, but not from surprise. From confirmation. The woman I once loved had been gone long before tonight. I stepped outside, locking the door behind me one final time. The night air felt freeing. Amanda had expected me to sit and wait, pretending not to see the truth. But she didn't know me as well as she thought. The silence she left behind became the loudest signal that it was over. I didn't block her number. I wanted her to return to an empty home and feel the weight of her actions. And when she did, when she called hours later, panic in her voice, I let the phone ring. I didn't need to answer. She made her decision when she said, "Don't wait for me." I finally listened. In the days after, she sent message after message. Excuses, weak apologies. But I had already left. Not just the house, but emotionally. Sometimes one careless line is all it takes to end a marriage. She thought I'd wait forever. But that night I chose to walk away, and I never turned back.